right, let's unpack this Opahl Technologies thing in their CRM suite. It's getting a lot of buzz.
A lot of buzz.
Yeah.
It seems like they're really trying to change how businesses, especially small businesses, operate.
Yeah. Well, they've kind of woven all these different tools together.
Right. CRM, pipeline management, social media, website building.
Yeah. And they're saying it's all powered by AI.
Yeah, there's a lot of AI.
It's like a digital Swiss Army knife.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
it is pretty much everything you need to run a business.
And you know what? It's tapping into something big because the CRM market is supposed to reach like over $145 billion by 2029.
Yeah, it's only growing. It's not shrinking.
That's a lot of billion.
That is.
It seems like businesses are finally realizing that to do well these days, you got to really manage those customer interactions.
Yes.
And use data to personalize, the approach. It's like the old saying, the customer is king.
Right.
But now we can actually figure out what the king wants.
Yeah, exactly.
And give it to him.
Yeah.
Or her.
So, CRMs aren't just some fancy extra anymore.
I think they're essential now.
Essential?
If you want to stay competitive.
Yeah. But there are so many out there.
So many.
What makes Opahl stand out?
Well, one thing is their commitment to unlimited team members.
Oh, wow.
Unlimited sales funnels.
Okay.
Unlimited websites.
Unlimited websites.
That's almost unheard of.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you usually have tiers and limits.
It's like they're just throwing the doors open and saying, come in.
Come on in and grow as big as you want.
Don't worry about outgrowing us.
We can handle it. Which is huge for startups.
Absolutely.
And companies that are growing fast.
Especially for them.
Because then they don't have to worry about hitting those limits.
And switching systems.
Right, exactly. They can focus on their customers.
Which is the whole point.
That's the whole point.
And speaking of connecting with customers, I was reading about their missed call text back system.
Oh, yeah. In their marketing materials.
Yeah.
They gave the example of the bakery owner.
Yeah. She's always missing calls.
Yeah, because she's busy in the shop. Right.
Exactly. She can't be on the phone all day.
And it's a problem for a lot of small businesses.
It is.
Especially because people, especially younger people, aren't really answering their phones as much anymore.
Right.
They'd rather just text.
Text or message.
Yeah.
It's quicker.
Yeah. I know. I rarely answer if I don't recognize the number.
Me too.
I'd rather just get a text and then I can respond when I have time.
Exactly.
So this missed call text back thing, it sends a text to anyone who calls and doesn't get an answer.
Automatically.
Inviting them to text their question or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Turning a missed call into a conversation.
That's the idea.
Which makes sense because I think something like 70% of customers actually prefer to text with businesses. So Opahl is kind of ahead of the curve.
Yeah, they're paying attention to how people actually want to communicate.
It's not just about storing contacts and sending mass emails anymore.
Right.
It's about creating an experience.
Yes.
That's personalized and works across different channels. So it actually connects with people.
And builds a relationship.
Yeah, because you have to remember, everyone's online all the time.
They are.
But to do that well, you need a platform that can handle it.
Absolutely.
And it has to be secure and reliable.
And scalable.
And scalable, yes. Which brings us to their 4X commitment.
The 4 pillars.
Yes. They're all about security, speed, scalability, and support.
It's not just about having a bunch of bells and whistles.
Right.
It's about having a solid foundation.
Yeah, a foundation you can trust.
Especially when you're dealing with customer data and all the important stuff that makes your business run.
So let's break down these 4 pillars.
Okay. So,
starting with security.
All right.
They talk about 256-bit encryption.
Yeah, that's pretty serious encryption.
But for those of us who aren't tech wizards, what does that actually mean?
Well, imagine it like this. You have a digital vault for all your data, right?
Okay.
And it's protected by the most advanced lock you can get.
Oh, okay.
It's the same level of encryption that banks use.
Wow.
And government agencies.
To protect their most secret information.
Exactly.
So basically Fort Knox for my business data.
That's a good way to put it.
That's reassuring, especially these days with all the data breaches and hacking and everything.
Yeah, security is paramount.
But security is just one piece of the puzzle.
Right.
Speed matters too.
Especially in the digital world, everything's so fast.
Yeah, nobody wants to wait for a website to load or deal with software that's slow and clunky.
Exactly. Time is money.
So how does Opahl address that need for speed?
Well, they use something called Google Amped Speed.
Okay.
Which basically makes your website super fast.
So it loads really quickly.
Really quickly, even on mobile. And they've got a network of servers all over the world.
Oh, wow.
So no matter where your customers are,
yeah,
your website will load quickly for them.
That's pretty impressive.
It is. It's like having a team of speed demons working behind the scenes.
I like that analogy.
Making sure everything runs smoothly.
I can see how that would be a big advantage for businesses with customers all over the place.
Definitely.
Eliminates those frustrating delays.
And makes for a much better customer experience.
Because if your website is slow, people are just going to leave.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've got security and speed covered.
Mm-hmm.
But what about scalability?
Okay.
We talked about their unlimited thing.
Yeah, unlimited everything.
But can their platform really handle a business that's growing really fast?
Yes, it can. That's the beauty of their system.
Okay.
It's built on a cloud infrastructure.
Okay.
So it can grow as your business grows.
So no capacity limits.
No capacity limit.
No need to switch to a different platform later.
No need to switch.
That's huge.
It is. It takes a lot of the worry out of growing a business.
Okay, so let's talk about the last pillar, support.
Okay.
We've all been there, right?
Dealing with terrible customer service.
Ugh, it's the worst.
Yes.
So how does Opahl do things differently?
They get it.
What do you mean?
They understand that when you're running a business, you need help fast.
Right.
So they offer 247 support.
247.
365.
Wow.
With real people.
Real people, not robots.
Real people.
That's amazing.
And you can reach them through chat, email, even Zoom.
So you can actually talk to someone when you have a problem.
Exactly.
Even if it's the middle of the night.
Even if it's 3 a.m.
That's a level of support you don't see very often.
It's rare.
Especially with software companies.
Yeah, they usually make you jump through hoops.
It really shows that Opahl cares about its customers.
They do. They want you to succeed.
Okay, so we've covered a lot in this first part of our deep dive into Opahl Technologies.
A lot of information.
We've talked about the importance of CRMs in today's world.
Mm-hmm.
We've delved into Opahl's unique, unlimited approach.
Right.
And we've examined their 4X commitment to security, speed, scalability, and support.
The 4 pillars of their success.
But we've only scratched the surface.
There's a lot more to discover.
In the next part, we'll take a closer look at some of the key features and tools that make Opahl such a comprehensive solution.
It's an impressive suite of tools.
I'm excited to learn more.
Me too. Okay, so let's dig into what Opahl actually offers.
Yeah, let's get into the nitty-gritty.
Because it's not just about having a bunch of tools, right?
Right.
It's about how they all work together.
Yeah.
And they have this thing called the Core Business Center.
Okay.
Which is really the heart of the platform.
The heart of it, okay.
So it seems like they really put a lot of thought into the user experience.
Yeah, how to make it easy to use and efficient.
Exactly.
Okay, so what's in this Core Business Center?
Well, at the core, you have the CRM and pipeline management system.
Okay.
Think of it as your command center.
Command center.
For managing all those customer interactions.
Okay.
From the very first point of contact
Mm-hmm.
all the way to closing a deal.
So no more spreadsheets and sticky notes.
Hopefully not.
Trying to keep track of everything.
Yeah, it's all about streamlining.
Okay.
And giving you a clear view of where each lead is in your sales funnel.
I like visuals, so that's helpful.
Yeah, visuals are good.
But here's where I'm really interested.
Okay, what's that?
AI. Everyone's talking about AI.
It's everywhere.
So how is Opahl actually using AI
In a practical way, yeah.
to make a difference for businesses?
Well, imagine tasks like lead scoring,
Okay.
email follow-ups, even appointment scheduling.
Yeah.
All happening automatically
Automatically.
based on rules you set
Wow.
or AI insights.
Okay, so it's like having a virtual assistant
Exactly.
working 24/7.
Behind the scenes, keeping everything moving.
That's next level efficiency.
It is.
But what about those tasks that require, a personal touch?
Right, like building relationships.
Can AI really handle that?
It can certainly help.
Okay, how so?
So let's say you get an email from a potential customer
Okay.
asking a question about your product.
Happens all the time.
Right. Opahl's AI can analyze that email,
Okay.
identify the key points,
Mm-hmm.
and even suggest a draft response for you,
Really?
taking into account the customer's history, their preferences,
Wow.
even their tone.
So it's not replacing human interaction.
Yeah.
It's more like making us better at it.
More efficient, more effective.
Yeah, exactly.
And it frees up your time.
To focus on the things that really need a human touch.
Exactly, the high-value interaction.
Which is huge because most business owners and sales teams are just drowning in emails and messages.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah, so anything that can help manage that is a win.
Absolutely.
And speaking of managing, what about their booking and appointments feature?
Oh, that's a good one.
Because I know I spend way too much time trying to coordinate schedules.
The back and forth, the emails, the phone calls.
It's a nightmare.
It is.
So how does Opahl make that easier?
Well, it brings everything into one place.
Got it.
You can manage your team's calendars, schedule appointments,
Right.
even send automated reminders.
All within the same system.
All within Opahl.
That's so much better than juggling multiple apps.
It is.
So I'm sensing a theme here.
What's that?
Integration, integration, integration.
Yeah, they're big on integration.
It's like they're trying to connect everything.
Break down those silos.
Exactly.
Create a unified experience.
Which makes sense because modern businesses rely on so many different tools and services.
It's a complicated landscape out there.
And speaking of connections, let's talk about their centralized communications feature.
Okay, yeah.
This sounds like it could be a game changer.
It could be.
For how teams communicate.
Absolutely.
So tell me more. How does it work?
Imagine having your phone system, your email inbox, text messaging, even web chat, all accessible from one platform.
So you don't have to switch between different apps.
No more toggling.
And you can keep track of all your conversations in one place.
Exactly. It's like a universal inbox for your entire business.
That would be amazing for productivity.
It would.
And it's not just about internal communication, right?
Right.
It also impacts the customer experience.
Absolutely.
Because if all your communication channels are connected, you can provide a much more consistent experience for your customers.
No matter how they choose to reach you.
Exactly. It's all about meeting the customer where they are.
And making it easy for them to connect with you on their terms.
Which brings us to another important aspect of modern business.
What's that?
Social media.
Ah, yes. The social media beast.
It can be a beast.
It can.
It's so time-consuming to manage.
Creating content, scheduling posts, keeping up with all the platforms.
It's a full-time job in itself.
It is.
So how does Opahl make social media management easier?
They have a whole suite of tools dedicated to it.
Okay.
You can manage an unlimited number of social profiles.
Wait, unlimited?
Unlimited.
That's incredible.
It is.
Most platforms charge you based on how many profiles you have.
That's the usual model.
So unlimited is a huge advantage.
Especially if you're active on a lot of platforms.
Okay, what else can you do?
Well, you can schedule posts in advance.
Okay.
Up to a year in advance.
A year?
The whole year.
So you could literally plan your entire social media calendar.
In one go, and then let Opahl handle the posting.
That would free up so much time.
It would.
And they have analytics too, right?
Oh, yes. Powerful analytics.
So you can see what's working.
And what's not.
And make adjustments to your strategy.
Data-driven decisions.
I like it.
It's all about working smarter, not harder.
Okay, let's move on to something that can make or break a business these days.
What's that?
Online reviews.
Ah, yes, reputation management.
It's so important now.
It is. People really rely on those reviews.
A few bad reviews can really hurt you. But a lot of good reviews can build trust.
Absolutely. It's social proof.
So how does Opahl help businesses manage their online reputation?
Well, they have this centralized platform for monitoring reviews across all the different platforms.
You can see what people are saying about your business?
On Google, Yelp, Facebook, TripAdvisor.
All in one place.
No bull.
That's so much easier than checking each site individually.
It is. It saves a lot of time.
And it's not just about monitoring, right?
Right.
You can also solicit reviews from happy customers.
Proactively. Yes.
That's smart.
It is. Don't wait for those reviews to come in. Go out and get them.
Like a virtual word-of-mouth campaign.
Exactly.
And Opahl provides tools for tracking and analyzing all that review data.
So you can see what's working.
Identify trends, see areas for improvement.
Make data-driven decisions.
Okay, this is all very impressive.
It is. They've thought of everything.
But I'm curious about their sales and marketing toolkit.
Okay, yeah, that's a big one.
What kind of tools are we talking about here?
This is where they really shine.
Okay.
They've got everything you need to reach new customers. Nurture leads, drive conversions.
Like what specifically?
Email marketing.
Okay.
Landing page builders. Even a full-fledged website builder.
Wait, a website builder?
Yeah, they went all out.
That's ambitious.
It is, but it makes sense.
How so?
Because why force businesses to use a separate platform for their website when you can integrate it with everything else?
Yeah, the CRM, the marketing automation, all of it.
Exactly. It's all about that unified experience.
So what kind of features does their website builder have?
It's pretty comprehensive.
Okay.
You can create unlimited websites.
Unlimited websites?
Unlimited landing pages.
Wow.
Even membership areas.
Okay.
And they've included tools for blogging, surveys, forms, even hosting videos.
It's like having a built-in marketing agency.
That's a good way to put it.
Okay, so what about payments?
Payments, yes, they've got that covered too.
Because getting paid is kind of important.
Essential, I'd say.
So what do they offer?
They have this cool feature called text to pay.
Text to pay?
Yeah, customers can literally pay you through text messages.
That's so convenient.
It is.
What about invoices and estimates and all that stuff?
They have tools for that too.
Okay.
You can create and send proposals, estimates, invoices.
All with an Opahl.
All with an Opahl.
So it's all streamlined.
Yeah, they've really thought about those financial workflows.
Okay, so last but not least, let's talk about tracking and analytics.
Data is king, right?
Data is a king.
And Opahl knows that they've integrated tools like Google Analytics, Google Ads to help you track everything.
Website traffic.
Campaign performance.
Customer behavior.
All of it.
So you can see what's working.
And what's not.
And make adjustments.
Data-driven decisions.
I'm sensing a theme here.
Data is king.
Data is king.
They've also got features for tracking Facebook ads, call tracking, even website heat maps.
Heat maps, what are those?
Imagine being able to see exactly where people are clicking on your website.
Oh, wow.
What's capturing their attention?
That's amazing.
It's like X-ray vision for your website.
So you can use that data to optimize your design.
Yeah, make sure your calls to action are in the right place.
Make every click count.
Exactly.
Okay, this is all very impressive.
It is. They've really gone all out.
But what about mobile access?
Yes. The mobile world.
Because most of us live on our phones these days.
We do.
So can you use Opahl on your phone?
You can. They have a dedicated mobile app.
Okay, so what can you do with the app?
Everything.
Everything?
Pretty much. You can access all the features.
Wow.
Manage your business from anywhere.
So you're not chained to your desk?
Not at all.
You could run your business from the beach if you wanted to?
You could, though I'm not sure how relaxing that would be.
True. But it's nice to have the option.
Flexibility is key.
So the app is basically a full-featured version of the desktop platform.
It is. It's not just a watered-down version.
That's great.
It puts the power of your business in your pocket.
Okay, so we've covered a ton of features and tools here.
We have. It's a lot to take in.
From CRM and pipeline management
to social media marketing and website building.
And even payment processing and analytics.
Have you really thought of everything?
Right. But there's one more thing we need to talk about.
Okay, what's that?
They're industry-specific solutions.
Ah, yes, they go even deeper.
Because different industries have different needs, right?
They do, and Opahl recognizes that.
Oh, so they've developed tailored solutions for different sectors.
Real estate, insurance, coaching, even moving companies.
Wow, they really have a solution for everyone.
They do. They're trying to cover all the bases.
So these industry-specific solutions are basically pre-configured.
Yeah, with workflows, templates, features.
They're relevant to each industry.
Exactly. It's like getting a head start.
So you don't have to build everything from scratch.
No, it's all ready to go.
That's a huge time saver.
It is.
Okay, we've covered a lot of ground here.
We have. It's been a whirlwind tour.
So let's do a quick recap before we move on to the final part.
Sounds good.
We explored Opahl's core business center.
Right.
With its powerful CRM and pipeline management system.
Mm.
And features like AI automation and booking and appointments.
Yeah.
We dove into their centralized communications hub.
Right.
Their social media management tools.
Mm-hmm.
And their approach to reviews and reputation management.
It's comprehensive.
And finally, we looked at their sales and marketing toolkit.
With all its bells and whistles.
Including email marketing, website building, payment processing.
And those in-depth analytics.
It's an impressive suite of tools.
It is.
But there's one more key aspect of Opahl's offering that we need to revisit.
Okay, what's that?
Their 4X commitment.
Ah, yes, the foundation of it all.
Security, speed, scalability, and support.
The 4 pillars.
In the next part, we'll dig deeper into those pillars.
And see how Opahl is actually delivering on those promises.
With real-world examples and results.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right, let's circle back to that 4X commitment.
Yeah, the security, speed, scalability, and support.
Because it's easy to talk about those things.
Right. Everyone claims to have them.
But I'm always curious about the
details.
The details, exactly.
But how are they actually doing it?
Yeah, because it can't just be marketing buzzwords.
It has to be real.
So let's start with security.
Okay.
We talked about 256-bit encryption.
Yeah, the gold standard.
But for someone who's not a tech expert,
right.
What does that really mean for my business?
Well, imagine it like this.
Okay.
You have a digital vault.
Okay.
For all your data, right?
Right.
And it's protected by the strongest lock you can possibly get.
Okay.
It's the same level of encryption that banks use.
Wow.
To protect their most sensitive information.
So even if someone managed to break into Opahl servers,
somehow
they wouldn't be able to read my data.
It would be gibberish to them.
Okay, that's reassuring.
And it's not just about encryption.
Okay.
They have multiple layers of security.
Like
firewalls, intrusion detection systems.
Okay.
Regular security audits.
So they're really taking it seriously.
They are. Security's paramount.
Okay, good to know.
Especially these days.
Yeah, with all the cyber attacks and data breaches.
It's a constant threat.
Okay, so let's move on to speed.
All right.
We talked about Google amped speed.
Yeah, makes websites super fast.
But I'm curious about the actual impact.
Real-world results.
Yeah, like how much faster are we talking?
Well, websites built with Opahl can load up to 10 times faster.
10 times faster?
Than the average website.
Wow, that's a huge difference.
It is.
I know I get impatient if a website takes too long to load.
Everyone does.
I just close it and move on.
Yeah, you lose customers that way.
And Google likes fast websites too, right?
Absolutely. It's a factor in their search rankings.
So a faster website is better for SEO?
It is.
It's a win-win.
Definitely.
Okay, let's talk about scalability.
Okay.
We talked about their unlimited approach.
Yeah, unlimited everything.
But can their platform really handle it?
Handle growth.
Yeah, if a business is growing really fast.
Yes, it can.
How so?
Because it's built on a cloud infrastructure.
Oh, yeah.
It means it can scale on demand.
So as your business grows,
the platform grows with it.
So no capacity limit.
No capacity limit.
No need to switch to a different platform later.
No need to switch.
That's a big relief.
It is. It takes away a lot of the headache.
Okay, so let's wrap up with support.
Support, yes.
We've all had bad experiences with customer service.
It's a nightmare.
So how does Opahl do things differently?
They understand that time is money.
Okay.
And that businesses need help fast.
Yeah. When something goes wrong,
you need a solution quickly.
What do?
They offer 247 support.
247?
24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Wow.
With real people.
So you can actually talk to someone?
You can.
Not just a chatbot?
No chatbots.
That's impressive.
And you can reach them through chat, email, or even Zoom.
So you have options?
You do.
No more waiting on hold for hours?
No more endless phone menus.
That's a level of support you don't see very often.
It's rare.
It really shows that they care about their clients.
They do. They're invested in your success.
Okay, so as we wrap up this deep dive into Opahl Technologies, what are the key takeaways?
What makes them stand out?
Yeah, what makes them different from all the other CRM and business solutions out there?
Well, I think they've taken a really holistic approach.
Okay.
They've created a platform that covers pretty much everything a modern business needs.
From CRM and marketing automation
to website building and payment processing.
And they've backed it all up.
With that 4X commitment.
Security, speed, scalability, and support.
The foundation of it all.
So it's not just about the software.
Right.
It's about the peace of mind.
The peace of mind, knowing your business is in good hands.
Yeah. That your data is secure.
That your website is fast.
That you can scale without any problems.
And that you have a team of experts to support you.
It sounds like they're not just selling a product.
It's more than that.
They're selling a partnership.
A relationship.
Yeah, and that's really valuable in today's world.
It is. It's about trust.
So for our listeners who are intrigued by what they've heard,
what should they do?
What's the next step?
I would say go check out their website.
Yeah. See for yourself.
Maybe even schedule a demo.
Get a feel for the platform.
They have a ton of information available.
Case studies, testimonials.
Even a free trial.
So you can try it before you buy it.
Exactly. No risk.
It sounds like a no-brainer to me.
It's worth exploring.
Who wouldn't want to streamline their operations?
Boost their efficiency.
And focus on what they do best.
It's a compelling offer.
It is.
It's an invitation to step into the future of business.
Well said. And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into Opahl Technologies.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a pleasure. And to our listeners, thanks for joining us.
Until next time.
Keep diving deep and keep learning.